Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today I'm doing a 3-pile pick a card here for an additional message that is meant to get to you this week. I did my Day of the Dead reading yesterday. Now this reading is for additional messages that are meant to be heard by you during this time when the veil is thin. So we have the crystal points with a gold mica in there. Pile 1. Pile 2 is ocean jasper. Now this originally was on pile 3. I kept the same stones I did for Day of the Dead reading, but when I had them in order, after I dropped the cards down, I realized that somehow I must have moved the ocean jasper to pile 2, so I'm leaving it on pile 2. And pile 3 is a selenite stone. So quartz points with gold mica, pile 1, pile 2 ocean jasper, and pile 3 selenite. So take a look at these and see which one resonates with you, and I will be back with you with pile 1. Welcome back, pile 1. Okay, so I did put a little plate there, a little marble plate there to elevate your stone, because I thought that looked kind of cool. And let's see here, I'm moving stuff around. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flip over your cards here, see what we've got. This is an oracle card. Siblings. Nine of Swords, Hariel, Angel, I don't know if I'm saying that right. Add some. Wow, okay, and 7 of Winter, and 4 of Earth. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to pause for a second. I did move the cards around as well when I came back. Now let me see if I can get this to see better here. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually going to read out of the book for the Angels Tarot. Here it says comforting God, 9 of Swords, purification, protection from the impious, religious sentiment. Hariel, 9 of Swords. So in tarot, the 9 of Swords is associated with air, reason, and it is also associated with like nightmares and grief, anxiety. So protection, purification, protection. Let's see what the book says here. Hariel gives protection against impious blasphemers. Soul guardian for those born from 4:40 a.m. to 5 a.m. Moral guardian for those born on April 3rd, 14th of June, August 25th, 5th of November, and 16th of January. And physical guardian for those born from May 29th to June 2nd. So basically a protector God. And I thought this one was interesting as well. If you're looking at this picture, you can see that it is like like now, like messages coming from spirit, from your relatives past, your family no longer here. It's like they're sitting with you and protecting you as well. So the message between these two cards is saying that you have protection. You have protection from family on the other side, and also your angels and spirit team. I just took off my sweater because I was hot. Now I'm putting it back on. Sorry. And also it says siblings here, so we might have a sibling who is passed on that might be also part of your protection, or a sibling here in this realm also here to protect you. So 7 of winter. The suit in winter here is, I guess you could associate it with reason and air, but it is literally winter. It says caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. So these two are fitting really well with this. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So you have protection from like blasphemers, like that card had said in the book. And it looks like the message this week is letting you know that you have these guides, these guardians here and not on this realm. 4 of earth. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money. Good business decisions. Giving to those less fortunate. Okay. So 4 of earth, 4 of pentacles. 4 numerologically is of foundation, stability, manifesting good things. And then we have the 4 of pentacles. So basically desire for long-term security, fear of not having enough, being as I'm trying to look at these all together now here, as far as okay, so the winter months. And if you look here, it looks like the magpie is like collecting things, like in fear of not having enough. And in the winter is a time when we can all slow our minds down. Even we slow our bodies down in the northern hemisphere anyways. There's a little bit more of a desire to stay inside, so it gives us time for reflection and decision making. And I'm feeling like you have protection from the ones that are trying to be not so nice, trying to mislead you. And also in the winter months, we can somewhat seem isolated, but these cards are here to let you know, these 3 especially, that you are not alone. And so we have 2 4s actually. This is a 4 also. So it's of, again, double grounding, manifestation, getting ourselves getting our foundation straight. And 7 is the number of control, having control over our situation. And that seems to be one fear that you really have looking at these cards. But I get the feeling that you're like triple covered here with the Adsum, the Hariel, and the siblings. And like the magpie, is very intelligent, a very intelligent bird. I mean, look at this. This magpie is collecting and protecting. And that's kind of how I feel that you kind of feel like with these 2 cards here. But with these 3 cards, I feel like you have that protection. And the magpie is also a symbol of good luck. Yeah, in this reading especially, it's for good luck. I do know that it can mean other things, but in this particular reading, I feel like it's completely good luck. And I really love this Adsum card. I mean, this Adsum card is just beautiful. It's just letting you know that you're surrounded with earthly beings and angels, spirits, your good spirits that are with you always. I mean, this card is like letting us know that whatever happens in life, whatever is happening in your life, Spirit is there for you as well. So you have very little to worry about. That's the message for the week anyway. I mean, it's not a forever message, but for this week, they want to let you know that they're here for you as well. And the word Adsum is like, I guess that I don't completely know what it means, except for that it is a powerful word, and it also is a word that is drawing your attention to that you have the power to control situations. And when you're going off track and you're going off and thinking of other things, and you're kind of losing your compass on what you're working on, this word needs to come to mind and bring you back to focus. So in other words, if you start to feel like you're alone, this word is saying, remember me, Adsum, and remember that you have Hariel, siblings here or in another realm or in another state, and family and spirit team. It's like you're covered. And with winter coming up, I also am getting like this really big vibe on connecting with the earth in the winter. And sometimes, like in the northern hemisphere, that can be a little bit tough, but it is so beautiful when you go out and it is like snow very high on the ground, and at night when you look at the sky, the clear sky and the stars, it's just a whole breathtaking experience. It is. It's almost as if you feel your spirit and your family looking down on you. It is very magical, I think. Of course, it's nice to be able to stand outside without a coat on and it's not freezing, but in the northern hemisphere where I live, it gets very, very cold. And but that beauty comes with that cold as well. So this earth and winter is kind of drawing me to a deeper message that resonates for a little bit longer, maybe throughout the season. Connect with the earth. I mean, obviously, if you're in a really cold place, you connect with the earth for a couple minutes and then you come back in the house. I mean, you don't go sit outside for hours, like literally a couple minutes, and then you come back in. You breathe in that fresh air. You look at the clear blue sky with the stars. Take a moment, have a couple thoughts, and carry it with you in. It takes just a couple moments. So anyways, yes, that is your reading. That is your additional messages for you, my dear Pile 1. So if you want to hang around for Pile 2 and Pile 3, on my Day of the Dead reading, I thought that the first two were pretty connected, and all three wouldn't have been bad to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this now for Pile 2, and I will see you back at Pile 2. Welcome back, Pile 2, for your reading. We have Ocean Jasper at Jasper Palmstone. I'm going to stick it on this little marble bench. And let's see what we've got for our cards. This one is Intuition. That's our Oracle card. See if we can get it to... There we go. Okay. So we've got Mebahia. I don't know if I'm saying this angel card right. I'm going to pull out the book and look at it as well, even though it's quite descriptive in the card. Now these are your energies that, your messages that you're meant to hear. Additional messages that you're meant to hear. Okay, so we have 4. Foundation, stability, manifestation. And that's really matching with yesterday's reading as well, with all the 4s that I got. There's a lot of foundation messages. Then we have 3, which is expression, growth. Empress is about creation. 6 of keys. This is 6, the harmony, healing. And then we have Mebahia, the eternal God. Queen of Pentacles. Intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensations. So Queen of Pentacles is about Queen of Earth, Queen of your earthly realm, your home. Queen of Pentacles is also the card of fertility, resourcefulness. It's a feminine energy, very much a feminine energy. Then we have the Empress, which is also a feminine energy, and that is Angora rabbit. Those are beautiful rabbits. Time to hop into action. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. Intuition. Intuition is key here. We have intuition, which is very much, I think the Empress card is great for that as well. I think that the Empress card is a card of intuition and knowing as well, even though it's not necessarily known for that. That's how I think of it. Six of Keys is also Pentacles. So Six of Pentacles is about giving or receiving. Hard work. Again, I feel like this whole reading here so far is about creation, creating something new, giving and receiving, as this card here as well, being attuned to what your outcome you want it to be, and forming this foundation. Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. Okay, releasing. So I feel like you might have had a hard time with a project that you've been working on, maybe, or something that you've been doing recently, and it's been hard for you to move on and create. But the Empress is here to let you know that it's time to start thinking about creating for your foundation and your benefit, and your intuition has finally seemed to kick in to let you know that as well. Like, I feel like something struck you with it's almost as if you woke up to a situation that the way things were going before was not going to work forever. Yeah, I really feel like you have woken up to the situation that you're in, and you understand that you have to move on, and you have to move forward to make things better in your life. And with the Queen of Pentacles card as well, a second, like I said, a second Pentacles, you are very resourceful. This is the Queen of Pentacles. And you're smart. And it wasn't like the situation that you were in was because you weren't smart. It was just because I feel like you were really trying to make the best of a situation and trying to make something work. But I don't know if it was with working with somebody else in a project and it just didn't work out. It's kind of like going into business with your family, kind of like situation. But your intuition kicked in and said, yeah, you know what, this is not working. And with that increscent moon in the sky there, it's growing to be full. It's before it becomes full, so it's waxing. So it's time to increase your growth and abundance and your manifestations. It's time to dream big. And if time, you might have been going through some tough times money wise. It's time to release that. It's time to not let it drag you down. It's time to pick it up with your resourcefulness, as you have with that Queen of Pentacles, and your intuition and your creativity, creating with the Empress energy, and just continue to work hard and get ready to receive. You're going to receive. Eventually you're going to receive, and it won't be that long. So the message is, release that negative energy that's around you, and remember that you have all this beautiful energy around you. I mean, an Archangel Azrael in this reading is meant for releasing that negative energy. It's transitioning. What's the word I'm looking for? It's like alchemical. Alchemical is the word I'm looking for. So it's like alchemically changing the negative to positive. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, not transportation, time to move on. So the biggest part of this is that I'm getting the end of a phase or situation. So end of this cycle of you questioning, or the continued questioning of why things went the way they did. And it's actually about moving forward and starting anew. So, and making things the best for you, and you have that energy behind you, and the power of your intuition, and this Empress energy, which is of you, of creating. So, yeah, I'm just looking, let's look at the cards a little bit. So I just love the energy off this card. It just is so beautiful. It's like this lantern is lit with the light of the moon. It's just so invigorating, and it's just so calming and mesmerizing. I want to be in that room. And Angora rabbits are so pretty and fluffy. Use your natural creativity to bring forth prosperity and success in your life. And we can't forget about intuition. It's huge. Intuition plays a huge role in our lives, whether we think it does or not. You can feel when something's not right, for the most part, I think. I mean, some people, it's probably quicker than others, but I think that eventually you get to the point where you're like, yeah. It's time. It's time to move on. And that's the situation that it looks like you're in. So that's your message. That's your additional message for the week. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and hang around for pile 3 if you wish. Welcome back, pile 3. Okay, got our selenite. We're going to set it on the marble stone there. Let's see what we've got for our oracle card. That's funny. Popularity. Ooh, popular. Your angel card is Harahul, the all-pervading God. The Knight of Swords. Intellectual richness protects fertility of women, makes children respectful toward their parents. I don't want to turn that over. I want you to see it. Okay. King of Roses. And then we have High Priestess and King of Fire. Okay. Okay, so we have the 2 here numerologically. Balance. Partnerships. King of Roses is King of Cups in this deck, and it is emotional. Loving. King of Wands. So we have 2 kings here. Bold, powerful, courageous. Tolerant, empathetic. 2 male archetypes with the High Priestess female archetype. High Priestess is the card of one of my favorite cards, might I add. Secrets, mystery, intuition, trusting yourself. So the High Priestess, let's start with that. And I think this is super cool with the High Priestess because the owl, I think of the owl as a High Priestess messenger. This is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. Pause and reflect, because the High Priestess card, is the card of secrets and intuition, but it says nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So there are secrets, but never fail. You will figure them out. I feel like this could be like so it shows I'm thinking here for a minute. So the popularity, let me look at this card again. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords, Knight of Reason, Swords, Cups, Fire. This is a fast thinking energy, and adaptable to change in lifestyle, in anything. Very, very adaptable, goes with the flow energy. I really feel like you might have to be a little bit cautious of these perfect two cards here. Charismatic, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So I think that's why this High Priestess card is here to tell you to slow your roll, because I feel like everything can look perfect, and you can look like people could be making you feel like you're just the best and everything you do is perfect, but there might be something hidden behind it. But the good news is, with the High Priestess card, and like it says, nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So if you look at her face in this card, it does look like she's like, well, yeah, I know I'm not good. But she also knows that there could be not ill intentions, but intentions to butter her up for some reason. So I'm kind of getting that impression that with these two kings here, King of Cups, King of Emotions, that can play on your emotions a bit, but you've got this strength here of the Owl and the High Priestess. I really feel like that King of Cups is your friend, obviously, usually in most readings I would say that. And this King of Wands, King of Fire, is the charming, courageous archetype. I mean, this could be the best of both worlds on one hand as well. But I feel like since that popularity card came in, I feel like there's something about that card that's making me question it a bit. But I don't know why I'm questioning too much, because honestly, that High Priestess card is kind of letting me know that you already know. So maybe this is just a message to affirm what you know. You see everything clearly. Maybe me digging through these cards and trying to figure it out isn't necessarily needed as much, because you already know. Your intuition is there. With that Knight of Swords energy, I mean, the Knights are always a youthful, young energy, and also energy of reason and fast thinking, which I think these two combined here are taking care of this whole situation. So I think the message here for you guys, pile 3, is mostly just affirming that you're right. That might be the question that you've had. Has what I've been thinking about truly right? Is that what truly is happening? Yes, that's what's truly happening. But I really think these two kings are not deceitful either. I feel like the two together are such a good, strong male influence, male archetype, masculine archetype that is helpful with your situation. But I do feel that whatever, if there's any ill intentions, it's not going to work because you already got it figured out. And these two, if you're looking at that card, kind of looks like they're not even bothering sucking up, because they're like, yeah, she already knows. You know what I mean? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting off of that. So this is like the only energy that I think might have the not deceitful, but Joker type energy, kind of like that poke the bear type energy. But I mean, this is key as well. Selenite, keeping your space clean. Selenite is perfect stone to have if you have nothing else. Selenite and crystal quartz, both of them are fabulous energy clearing stones. And owls are spiritually prosperity, wisdom, which I think is the high priestess. Wisdom is the high priestess completely. And like an owl goddess, if you're looking for one, Lakshmi is an owl goddess. Her animal ally is the owl, Lakshmi, if you wanted to look at that at all. But other than that, I think, I don't know that, I think, like I said, the big message for you is to, if this resonates with you, you're seeing it, and also just affirming that you are correct in what you were thinking. So, my dear pile 3, I hope that you enjoyed this message. It was not so much me telling you something maybe you didn't already know, but just affirming what you already knew. So I hope you have a blessed week.